Hello everyone and welcome to another exciting episode of Wales Ales. Over the next couple of minutes I'm going to be telling you about a beer that I haven't tasted before. But I have tasted this one, but not in this particular format. I'm going to be telling you about the brewery, discuss the tasting of a beer, then give it a score. Now, there's a lot of different breweries in Wales at the moment, over 100. But there's certain geographical pockets where a lot of breweries are. Newport, Cardiff, Swansea, etc., as you'd expect. But the small town of Tenby in Pembrokeshire boasts not one brewery, but actually two. Tenby Brewing and Tenby Harbour. Today I'm going to be looking at Tenby Brewing, who, as I said about formats, are now putting their beers in these 440 cans. Now, last night I tasted a green beer from Bang Brewery called Tidy, which I really enjoyed. But now going back to my favourite style, going dark. So, it's a porter. It's 5.5%. Now, many people think, well, what's the difference between a porter and a stout? Well, that's a bit of a difficult one now because the styles have merged a bit, really. I mean, historically, stout was a strong version of a porter. But with the craft beer revolution, things change a little bit. Typically, as a quick answer, a porter is lighter, sweeter, and a little bit easier drinking. Some stouts can be quite bloating, quite heavy. But essentially, the only real big difference now is the different malts being used and what the brewer themselves classifies. So, we got a 5.5% porter, Nitro, and infused with the local rum. So let's open it up and see what it's like. Oh, a nice little bit of hiss coming through on that there. Oh, there is a lovely aroma there. I can swear I'm picking up that rum there. Very, very rich sort of aroma coming through, which is very nice. So let's see what it looks like. So there we go. Dark. That just looks really good. It's got a nice head to it, nice bit of carbonization going on there. Doesn't that look like a thing of beauty? Really nice aroma coming through on it. Really very rich coffee, sort of chocolatey notes coming through. Everything you would expect really there, but I am picking up a bit of a rum coming through on it as well. You can get that giveaway rum sort of aroma coming through on it. So, don't it look good? The can looks pretty snazzy as well. Look at that. Pretty artwork there. Yeah. Aroma's good. Let's dive in. Now that's nice. Now I've had this in cask, but I haven't had it from the can. Now, if anything, I'd say that's probably a little bit smoother. Very, very nice taste coming through on that. Very, very rich, complex flavours. You got a nice sort of maltiness coming through on it, sort of coffee, chocolatey sort of taste there. But not harsh. I think it's kind of nicely balanced by that infusion of a bit of rum there. It gives it a little bit of sweetness to it. Still holding up very well, as you can see. Dark and decadent, I would say. This is a nice, good example of a quality porter. It has lots of good traditional porter characteristics, but is very easy drinking. It's not too heavy, so even in the summer where some people shy away from darker beers because they can be very hard to drink, I would say this one is quite nice and light. So even though it's 5.5%, which has a good bit of kick to it, it's not too demanding or challenging. Well, I'm glad I've cracked that one open because this is really down my street. Nice sweetness coming through there. Easy drinking. You can sink back a couple of these without even thinking, really. Very, very nice. I'm so glad I got them from Tenby. I was a little bit hesitant about how it would transfer into the can. Needn't have been worried. That is superb, and that's why it gets a Wales Ales. 9 out of 10. Thank you very much for tuning in, and please remember to subscribe. Thank you very much, Tenby. We'll be getting more of these. Thanks a lot.